What's up, folks? We are back with another live stream, and yeah, starting off at the higher time frame. Yeah, it didn't really happen too much. Today we have a little doji, and we are still inside of this big consolidation range right here. Yeah, we took out this low, but look where the body's closed. So yeah, still inside the range. Retrace back up into the mean threshold or equilibrium of that range, or a little bit higher. And yeah, still sharing the same range. So protocol consolidation, high resistance trading. So trading inside of the range, you have to be nimble. Don't aim for the fences, just be content with what you get. So yeah, nothing too much to analyze on the high time frames. We have this suspension block right here. Um, we have this suspension block right here. Trade up into it again. Trade up into the rejection block. Rejection block of this candle. Okay, this candle's close is a rejection block. Trade up into it, got rejected from it. Okay, and we also took out this daily high here. Yeah, we had a little gap opening higher, so we have a premium new day opening gap, and yeah, it's difficult to say or analyze high time frames because this is just BS. It's really just BS. It's difficult to navigate through these kind of market conditions. But yeah, we try and we do our best. So I guess let's drop down into the 1 hour chart and leave this rejection block for a second. So what I do in these type of market conditions, I just try to approach it as simple as I can and go back to the fundamentals, and I try to just look for liquidity and inefficiencies. Really keep it simple here, um, to determine our intraday bias. So what you should be doing is just map out liquidity pools, which is this one right here. So we have obvious relatively equal highs right here. We have obvious relatively equal lows right here. Okay, and yeah, let's go to the 15-minute chart. This sell side delivery, this price lag, originated from or after we took out these relatively equal highs right here. So we took them out here, just here, took them out, and maybe we can expect something like a manipulation lower at 9:30 opening, and then ultimately going for these relatively equal highs. Although my high time frame bias is bearish, like I told you in yesterday's live stream, intraday bias maybe is rather bullish due to this obvious buy side liquidity pool. But yeah, this remains to be seen. We have to see how 9:30 opening range is behaving. So yeah, we just stay patient and wait for more information. But for now, we have obvious sell side liquidity and sell side and buy side liquidity. So whatever liquidity pool gets taken out first, we are going to aim for the opposite one. So that's kind of my plan for today's New York session. If I'm not mistaken, we have CPI on Wednesday. I think. Let me check. Um, Tuesday. Today we have no news Tuesday, and yeah, tomorrow 8:30 is CPI. Okay, and I think that's it for this week. We have also on Thursday unemployment claims, and on Friday we have core PC price index, red folder. Yeah, but nothing too exciting. Okay, so now we have that out of the way. Always important. Never forget to check the economic calendar. So yeah, it's 9:29 a.m. 1 minute. The New York opening bell starts. So price action is at the moment right here, and yesterday's 4:14 p.m. close price was here. So we have a little opening range gap, and also on the RTH chart we have obvious buy side liquidity right here, and we have this opening range gap which is still imbalanced, not um, efficiently delivered, so this is still inefficient. So that's an inefficiency right above these relatively equal highs. So I don't know, maybe we can also go for this if we go for buy side. But yeah, let's mainly just focus on, yeah, okay, there you go. Small opening range gap. Okay, maybe we can just, okay. So that's the opening range gap. If you look at it on a 1 minute chart, we have relatively equal lows right here. This low and this low, they are relatively equal. So we have sell side. And yesterday's PM session low is here. I don't think price is wanting to go lower today. I think we are seeing um, major movements rather to the upside than to the downside. So I'm not focusing on these lows too much. Maybe we could see some manipulation lower, take out these lows. They are right here. And if you go back from regular trading hours chart to electronic trading hours chart, you can see these regular trading hours lows are right here. On the electronic trading hours chart, we have this low, which is in close proximity to the regular trading hours lows here. So maybe we could expect these pre-market lows. It's an 8:30 low. Maybe if I can plot the indicator on the chart. Now you can see the ICT kill zone. So we already have taken out London low here, and taken out during the during 8 a.m. and we have pre-market highs. Okay, we also have London relatively equal lows and these relatively equal lows. So we have many targets on the upside, on the buy side. So yeah, buy is rather bullish, but for me to enter on a bullish trade idea, I want to see some kind of manipulation lower after 9:30 opening, which we don't have of right now. So yeah, so let me delete this Asia low right here and just focus on the intraday or intra-session liquidity pool. So we have this pre-market high. And by the way, this is something I always do when I trade New York Open. I always look for regular trading hours buy side and sell side liquidity pools. And I also look for pre-market highs and pre-market lows. And also London highs and London lows. These are major and significant liquidity pools for trading in the New York session. So buy side right here, we have relatively equal highs, or yeah, London high, relatively equal highs. Yeah, okay, so um, pre-market buy side, pre-market sell side, we have the new opening range gap here, the 9:30 opening here. So we haven't taken out buy side, that's good. Maybe if we see now manipulation lower below these lows right here, and maybe even this low, 8:30 low, and then market structure shift to buy side. Maybe that's something I would be taking entry on. But yeah, let's see and wait. Huh. Bro, trading in these conditions is really tough. But yeah, I guess it's a really good opportunity to forge discipline and also patience. And these are two key elements in trading. So without discipline and patience, you won't be successful in trading. So yeah, it's better to wait than just like dive right into it and take a trade. Um, so yeah, let's see. Maybe hop on the regular trading hours chart again. So first present for value gap actually hasn't formed yet. This is too small of a fair value gap. Also, ICT said in these type of conditions with their kind of volatility. Oh, I just realized he said you want to have a fair value gap that is at least 10 handles big. Okay, that's like 9 handles. That's what I thought. That's too small, too insignificant of a fair value gap. So we want to wait for a clear, obvious displacement. And take that one as the first present fair value gap. Huh. Oh, done deals. What's up, bro? How's the trading going? Hmm. Hmm. Nothing is happening right now. Yeah, this is usually what happens if we have a small opening range gap. We are more likely to see the first 30 minutes to be more of a consolidation type price action. So yeah, I rather want to see and wait um, and sit still for the first 30 minutes of trading. Um, so yeah, it's 9:41. We have still plenty of time. First present fair value gap still hasn't formed yet. S&P 500 is had already has already taken out these lows. Also like NQ hesitant to go lower. Let's check out what DXY is doing. So gold, dollar. So 4 to 5 days ago on DXY, we've taken out buy sides. If you check the DXY chart yourself, we've taken out buy side on daily chart, and now we are kind of consolidating on DXY as well. So while I'm looking at DXY, DXY is dollar, and obviously dollar is inversely correlated to the indices market. So when we want to see higher prices in Nasdaq, we want to see lower prices in dollar. And yeah, today is a pretty small range day on DXY compared to the previous days and weeks. So yeah. Let's check Bitcoin for a second. Like 1 or 2 months ago in my last live stream, or like one of my live streams 2 months ago, somebody asked my what my stance on Bitcoin is. So yeah, let's see what Bitcoin is doing. I told him I'm rather bearish on Bitcoin. I want to see low prices, at least below here. Take out the sell side. And when I told him that Bitcoin was right around here, I don't know. I think I wasn't looking at the Bitcoin futures. I was looking at um, futures. No, yeah, this one. Yes, sir. Um, yeah, right around here or here. I cannot remember. You can see it up. You can look it up yourself. It was in my live stream. I told him, yeah, we are likely to see low prices. Then also ICT came out on X, and he also is predicting low price on Bitcoin. So yeah, I mean that's a heavy dump right here, and I think we go even lower and take out these relatively equal lows right here. But yeah, I'm not invested in Bitcoin, so I couldn't care less. But yeah, it's interesting to follow up the market and look what Bitcoin is doing. So what I was speaking of, DXY. Um, so we've taken out this buy side here, and now we kind of consolidate. Small range day today on DXY. We have relatively good highs right here. Taken out sell side, so DXY looks rather bullish. And yeah, buy side right here. So what I'm monitoring is this fair value gap right here, and see our price is using this fair value gap. Let's go back to M and Q. I was looking at so we trade down into the opening range gap. Yeah, still consolidating basically. Bro, I hate these type of market conditions. So sell side still intact. Seems like we are consolidating to create some kind of sentiment. Hopefully, or not hopefully, but maybe we can see the consolidation and during the macro or at the beginning of 10 a.m. see a manipulation lower and then a move higher, aiming for these buy side liquidity pools. Kind of funny, ICT just came out 2 minutes ago, and he basically just mapped out minor buy side liquidity pools 25,081, which is this one. Okay, that's the one I haven't noted, but he also mentioned 25,108, which is this one, and 25,146.75, which is this one. So yeah, I think we are right if ICT says, yeah, he's red, maybe bullish. And I'm also red bullish intraday, not on high time frames, but intraday. Not too bad. The mentor confirming your buys. He said sell side liquidity on 24,959, which is, yeah, okay, this liquidity pool here. So we actually have our first fair value gap right here. Maybe we can also add the 15-second chart. Yeah. What's up, folks? So we have 2 viewers on YouTube. I mean, that's better than nothing. Guys, note for you. If you wanna join my Discord channel, it's completely for free. I'm just building a community of like-minded people who just want to learn more about trading and also support one another. So if you want to join it, feel free to do so. Yeah, makes me smile every time somebody joins it. Communities getting bigger and bigger. Also, still at the beginning, but yeah, it's a journey, man. It's a journey. So everybody gotta start somewhere, I guess. Nothing too exciting happening right now. So, like I said, in these type of market environment, you want to rather sit out in the first 30 minutes of trading and just yeah, see what price is going to give you and wait for more information. As of right now, we haven't done pretty much anything. We have not taken out buy side nor sell side yet. So yeah, still inside of the range between this buy side and pre-market buy side and pre-market sell side. So I really want to have one liquidity pool, preferably the sell side liquidity pool to get taken out first, to then aim for the opposite liquidity pool, which is the buy side liquidity. So yeah, let's see. Bro, this is horrible price action. This is fucking horrible. So we cannot. Mm, I thought, yeah. If the 1 minute chart looks like this, there's no reason yet to look at the 15-second chart. So yeah. So Dow has taken out pre-market lows, pre-market sell-side liquidity. So Dow already manipulated to the downside and has taken out this low. S&P kind of looks like NQ right now. Hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay. Minus sell side has been taken out. Okay. Heading towards pre-market sell side liquidity. So I guess retail sentiment right now is rather bearish because we may see a breakout below these relatively equal lows. So retail would see it as support turn into resistance. So what they are looking for is a breakthrough, retest, and then they go short. And that's exactly where my money wants to go long. So I want to see these relatively equal lows get taken out. Can we see it? Yes. There you go. So regular trading hours, relatively equal lows are taken out. So now we want to see if price is willing, and I guess it is, to take out pre-market sell side, and maybe then we can see market structure shift to the upside. S&P 500 has taken out this low, Dow has taken out this low. So yeah. Interesting. ICT is giving a commentary on X right now. He's actually just confirming what I said so far. He's also looking for this sell side liquidity pool, as he mentioned right now. And ICT is also watching 8:57, 8:57, 1 minute. What is it? Where's 8:57? 8:57 here. 1 minute fair value gap, or what is he talking about? 9 a.m. ET smooth lows have been taken. Yeah, these ones that we were talking about beforehand. And watching 8:47, 1 minute If it can climb back above it, it could reverse roll as inverse fair value gap. Okay. Why is bro choosing this fair value gap? That's a question. 8:57 a.m. and ICT is looking for that fair value gap. If price is getting above this fair value gap, he said we may see a reversal and then a continuation to the upside. So yeah, but first want to see sell side to be taken. We already have taken minus sell side liquidity, so we are still looking for that low. Actually, maybe it would be even better if NQ cannot taken out this low, because S&P 500 I can maybe, okay, let's see. I show you um so as you can see, S&P 500 right here already has taken out pre-market low, pre-market sell side, while NQ was not able to take out pre-market sell side yet, but Dow, like S&P 500, has taken out sell side. So this is SMT, and it's just showing you that NQ is the strongest indice of these three. So it's indicating strength on on NQ, while S&P 500 and Dow is weak. So if NQ actually doesn't take out a pre-market low, which it so NQ actually doesn't need to take out this low. Why? Because we already have taken out these sell side liquidity pools. This also this one right here, and regular trading hours sell side liquidity. Okay, this is really important. So as you can see, taken out this low. So if we can climb back up above this first percent fair value gap, that's also above the fair value gap that ICT mentions 2 minutes ago. And MNQH retested RTH opening range gap low. And its consequent encroachment, sell side liquidity at 25,892.50 is the draw, he said. Okay, so ICT is looking for this low to be taken out. But I guess, okay, as long as price stays below the first percent fair value gap, we are looking for that sell side to be taken. And when NQ is able to trade above this first percent fair value gap, that's a moment where I want to look for higher prices. Okay, so now sell side liquidity here is the draw for right now. As long as we are below that first percent fair value gap, that's a draw. So we are respecting opening range gap high and first percent fair value gap. Trade up and fail to trade up to the midpoint of that fair value gap, which is right here. Fail to trade up to the midpoint. Now we see lower price. Now you actually have two options, okay? If that's your model, you can trade this one, this first percent fair value gap, or maybe use this as an order block to short and sell, targeting this pre-market sell side, which is not my model or my favorite model or the model that I employ often, because we have still sell side and buy side, and I would rather want to see and wait for one side to get taken, so I have a clear draw and only one draw to the upside. So um, yeah, maybe or probably ICTs was shorting this 1% fair value gap. 1% fair value gap retested, bodies remain inside of the RTH, yes, which is absolutely heaviness and indicating weakness. Why? Like I told you. Now ICT added that price at the body stayed in the RTH opening range gap. Yes. Which indicates weakness, but like I told you, it's the same when I say 1% fair value gap, price was not able to trade up into the midpoint. That's also indication for heaviness, for weakness. So yeah, ICT also confirmed what I said. And yeah, he said pre-market sell side's a draw. I guess the sell side liquidity gets hit. Yes, there you go. We are still inside the 9:50 to 10 a.m. 10:10 macro. So we have price and time in alignment. So that could have been your trade, your model. It's not the model that I'm employing as of right now, because, like I said, we have still buy side and sell side, and I want to see one side to get taken out first before I take a trade. Because, in my opinion, I'm not too of an advanced trader yet, where I can say, okay, we are at the middle of the range here, and we have still buy side and sell side. Of course, we want to see buy side to get taken out ultimately. So we want to see a pre-market sell side to get taken out first, obviously. But I think I'm on the right side if I wait for one liquidity pool to get taken out first, which ICT also teaches. If you have an obvious high and low and you're inside of the range between these liquidity pools, you want to wait for one pool to get swept and then target and aim for the opposite liquidity pool, which I'm doing. But yeah, that's the reason why I'm not taking this as a short, which you could absolutely be doing. But yeah. So sell side in striking distance. Come on, a little bit further. So I guess when we take out this sell side, retail definitely is shorting and going short. Now watching this fair value gap. respecting this order block here. Hmm. Trade up into Sibi conscript encroachment point here. So ICT says it feels like leg day, huh? Yeah, bro. Actually, yesterday was leg day for me. I always train legs on Monday. Bro, I'm done. I'm done, bro. Bro, my legs are hurting. I just woke up today and my legs were just fucking hurting. And yeah, this press action just feels like the soreness. Okay, so upper half of this Faveli gap has not been traded to, so that's unfilled, stayed unfilled, refer to the midpoint, and look where the bodies close. They close at the lower quadrant, which is weakness, so we now want to see sell side to be taken out. That's the reason why I was measuring here. I was thinking about just shorting this one, stop loss above this candlestick's high, and just target the sell side, because this would have been 46 points and I would have been done for the day. Okay, I'm aiming for 40 handles a day. Yeah, I guess that could have been it. But we have a game plan, and I stick to my game plan. So we may see a silver bullet that we may see a silver bullet form after we've taken out sell side here. That may support price to buy side, which still remains above here. So sell side still not taken out. And this really feels like leg day, bro. What the fuck? Bro, it just traded down to the tick to the sell side liquidity pool, but hasn't taken it out. So we have this Favati gap. And this one. Oh, stupid price action, bro. So we are still waiting for sell side liquidity sweep and a market structure shift to buy side. Still haven't seen it yet. It's 10:19 a.m. So I guess we can see market maker buy model. We have original consolidation here. We have opening range high. Initial buy side is here. So original consolidation. Liquidity sweep. Hopefully we can see a sweep in a few minutes. See smart money reversal and then a market structure shift. Okay, so sell side still. That's the reason why I wasn't taking this as a short, because the target would have been here. And if you just map out premium and discount, I would absolutely be selling in a discount, and you want to sell at a premium and buying this the discount. Okay, so this would have been too far in a discount for me to sell it. So that's the reason why I didn't take this trade. Says I also hasn't been taken out still yet. So what is ICT saying? Screenshot this for MNQH 2026 first business fair value gap inside opening range gap to minus as a liquidity pool. Yeah, basically was what ICT was saying is if a sell side gets taken out, that fair value gap should be partially unfilled. Okay, so it was unfilled here, price trade down lower, but hasn't taken out sell side. Now we traded above and completely filled in this fair value gap, and the sell side still hasn't been taken out. So yeah, I guess we are retracing up into the middle of the range. Again, we are at opening range gap, which is the gray box, and first percent fair value gap, which is the green box here. Okay, so yeah, now this is yeah, too much of manipulation going on right now with all these geopolitical upheaval. Prices intentionally being held in the range on a daily. So we can just wait, sit still, and yeah. Bro, thank you for the likes on TikTok. By the way, YouTube, I'm also live on TikTok, and TikTok, I'm also live on YouTube. So if you wanna leave a follow, feel free to do so. Yeah. So, bro, first time ICT is doing commentary on X in 2026. I think on Telegram he didn't do anything this year. I didn't really open Telegram, so I don't know. ICT, a failed run to sell side back inside RTH opening range gap nodes 1007 SIBI and monitor if MNQ stays above its classical encroachment. 8:57 a.m. potential bullish inverse for Valley. Okay, so he said we should monitor this Valley gap here. And also this one. I still don't know why this one. So maybe just delete the opening range gap. And I guess we have, is there a volume imbalance? I guess, yes. So ICT said 8:57 Valley gap, potential inverse Valley gap. So this one, monitor this one. Let's see what price doing. And now I don't want to be bullish because we have still sell side and still buy side. So we have two liquidity pools, and I demand one side to be taken out first for me to then target the opposite liquidity. And yeah, sell side hasn't been taken out. So unfortunately, there's no reason to be looking for a trade right now. It could go either side. So yeah. Bro, boring session right now. I mean, good to tape read. Why the that motherfucker's always right. Why 8:57 a.m. Faveli gap? Bro said it beforehand. This Faveli gap might be used by price to prepare price higher, and it did it. Don't give up this study by don't give up this study by engaging with this. You will by default recognize low resistance liquidity run conditions. Lag days, we don't skip them. Yes, you're right. We don't skip them. So yeah, we may see a run to the buy side right now. We are above the first percent Faveli gap. But I don't wanna be going long right now. Note the nice displacement high of the 8:57 inverse Faveli gap. Bro, why 8 nah bro, I'm commenting right now. Bro, why 8:57? I hope he's doing a review tonight. MNQ must respect the lower half of 944 first percent fair value gap now to maintain bullish order flow. Okay, whatever. Let's see. Okay, we have first percent fair value gap here. Let's add the consequent encroachment point, midline. So minor fair value gap here. high probability auto block, institutional auto flow entry drill. So that's actually this setup that I was looking for the entire session. The only caveat is that we didn't take our sell side. I would be all over that trade right now, going long, if we had taken out this sell side, but we didn't. So I mean, bro, I gotta follow my plan. I gotta follow my rules and stick to the plan. And the plan says wait for one liquidity pool to get taken. So what I would be doing is I would be going along now from here, stop loss right here, and be targeting initial high or even pre-market buy side. But since we didn't take out sell side, like I said now repeatedly, bro, I don't want to take this trade. Okay, let's just tape read this one and see what happens. I'm not taking this trade right now, but let's see. Okay. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Not easy to trade in these type of market conditions. 7:31 a.m. ET, 1 minute CB. Drag that to the current price range. 7:31. Now price seems to be taking off. 31. Is there? Bro, come on. Yes, there is. Bro, price just absolutely taking off right now. MQ testing, opening range gap high and first percent fair value gap low. Ideally not bodies left and lower half of the first percent fair value gap. Very nice reaction. Yes, very nice reaction. So seems like our trade is panning out. We are not taking this trade. Focuses on 25,081, 81, which is this liquidity pool right here. Bro, I hate this is something I hate as a trader. You have a plan, you have a game plan, and you watch it come to fruition. But one thing you were demanding didn't got checked. So yeah. Oh, silent grid. What's up? Get up, Dennis. 7:31 AM ETC can support with inverse of value gap if it wants 25,081 liquidity pool here. Was geht über Dubai? Bro, Dubai was insane. Dubai war verrückt, Bruder. Geisteskrank. Um, hmm. Bro, how's your project going? And how's trading going, bro? Everyone best trader. Bro, the entire session I was looking for longs, okay? I was waiting for sell side liquidity to get taken out, but it didn't. So I was telling the people here, I was waiting for a sell side sweep and a market structure shift above this first present fair value gap and then go long. So this would have been, or this was the trade I was waiting for the entire session. And now it comes to fruition. But the thing is, we didn't take our sell side. So it's kind of not frustrating, but um, yeah, whatever. Yeah, bro. Germany is not the country where you want to be building a company. Like being an entrepreneur in Germany is hell. So trading, that's it, brother. Everyone, he's the best trader. All follow him. Thank you, bro. Far away from the best trading, but we get there maybe. ICT saying you're improving your tape reading when it challenges you. You got a few more sets. Keep focusing. ICT Peloton, whatever Peloton means, I don't know. Bro, muss weiter. Wir sehen uns. Viel Erfolg, bro. No problem. Have a nice day. Keep grinding. Keep hustling. Yeah. Spam the like button. Bro, I don't know. You are the only one who's watching right now on TikTok, and on YouTube we had like 2 viewers, but yeah, I don't know, man. Step by step. Thank you, brother. See you. You are doing great. Give me a few more reps. Focus on that 25,081 buy side liquidity from 9:32 1 a.m. high. At 1 minute high, yeah. But soon you're TJR, bro. That's a goal, I guess. Making 100K a trade easy. Bro, that's going to be the future, but I guess it takes another 3, 4 years maybe. I think TJR is trading now for 6, 7 years or so. Bro, I'm like 1.5 to 2 years into the journey, so we still have some way to go, but eventually we're going to get there. So yeah, target is going to get hit 6, 7. uh, Bro, let's write in Discord. Signing Grid is also in my free Discord channel. So, bro, let's just talk later on if you have time. Bro, that kind of makes me angry that we didn't take our Sasai, bro. Why the fuck didn't we take our Sasai? Yeah, easy. Thank you, my man. Feel that burn, that's progress, that's effort turned to experience. Oh, ICT is the man. So buy side is in striking distance. I guess after this session it's 10:40, 38 right now. I think after the session I do a quick review on my own and see what I could have done differently. But I guess there's nothing really to. Now, can we argue to participate in this move why sell side is still intact? That's a question. Is there a reason? Is there a reason? Okay, let's see. The low of this candle comes in at 24 24,892.50. The low of this candle comes in at 24,892.50. So the same fucking level. Bro, I need one tick. One damn tick below this sell side, and it didn't give it to me. And we now witness this beautiful run. Bro, we are getting the reps in. That's progress. We are tape reading. And now ICT is coming up with a dose. Is he? Of course he is. He's so that motherfucker is crazy. Like I told you, he fucking sold this high. He sold here. I think he got stopped out in here in profit. So he sold here. Stopped out in profit, I guess, inside of this candle. So okay, no, he shorted at 24,967. 24,967.50. So I guess he was just shorting. He did a market order and was shorting, I guess, this opening price here, taking this as an order block. Stop loss, I think, above this candlestick's high. So ICT 67. Yeah, just like okay, like we can do this. Was aiming for sell side. Sell side hasn't been hit. Then he got stopped out at 24,962. 62 is right here. Okay, so he got stopped out at break even, more or less, a couple points in profit. So break even trade for ICT here. And then he went long here at 24,981. So he went long at this inverse fair value gap 857 high, went long at the high. Stop loss, I guess, was at, where did ICT put a stop loss at? I think I would have put my stop loss. I would have put my stop loss like below the midpoint, I guess. Yeah, maybe here, because we have an order block right here. So order block opens here. So fair value gap here. Yeah, because of the stop loss placement, I don't know where he put his stop loss at. I guess right above, right below this fair value gap candlestick right here. But I guess that's a little bit too big for ICT, so I guess he employed a small stop loss like this one. But I wouldn't have taken this trade like I outlined. I would have taken this one just um because I would have had a nicer a smaller stop loss, and I would have I had I would have had a confirmation with price closing above the first percent fair value gap, using it now as support. So that would have been my trade, like I outlined, but I didn't take. So yeah, ICT went long in here. I would have been longing in here. And ICT close the trade here. Um, yes, sir. Screenshot this. Price run from first position fair value gap to minor buy side. You did awesome today. Go walk it off and now cool down. Yeah, I mean, that's it. The draw for today's session has been delivered, so there's nothing to do for us, or at least for me, um, for the remaining session. So, yeah. I'm just going to screenshot this one and put it into my journal. And yeah, let's see. I guess also a relatively equal highs. London high is going to be taken out. At least pre-market buy side was taken out. So bro, I hope ICT comes out with a review tonight. Explaining what happened here and why you took a trade long. I mean, the algorithm follows if then statements, right? And I was making the statement, if price is going and closing above this first percent fair value gap, assuming sell side liquidity got taken out, then that's the moment where I want to get long, which is actually this tape read long right here. So if it closes above first percent fair value gap, then we want to see buy side to get taken out, which was completely right. Okay, so my statement, um, my thesis was correct. My price reading skills were correct. Bro, I was just restricted on TikTok for what? Your life consists of topics that are unpleasant, bro, or could be dangerous. Okay. I don't know what TikTok is wanting from me right now. I didn't do anything incorrect, I guess. Maybe some swear words. That's interesting, bro. TikTok and its guidelines. I don't know what the fuck's happening right now. Okay, whatever. Um, so if close above first percent fair value gap, then longs are likely to pan out. Okay, so that was correct. But what happened to the sell side? I mean, S&P 500 and Dow have taken out sell side. Okay, so maybe we have this candlestick's closing price, which is a rejection block. Okay, so price got rejected once and twice. So not taking out the sell side is actually bullish, isn't it? Because like it, I guess it's like with the fair value gap. If the fair value gap portion stays open, like this fair value gap right here, we have a fair value gap that has not been traded to. And PD rays that are not being traded to and price fail to trade up into them, that's weakness. And I guess it's the same. I think ICT didn't have not ever has not ever mentioned it like this with sell side or buy side liquidity pools if price is not able to even trade down, or maybe it's part of the ICT, the smart the SMT, like the six system model. If price, if S&P 500 and Dow has taken out this low, but NQ wasn't weak enough to take out this liquidity pool and got rejected off of this rejection block. This is actually even more bullish than taking out this low and then repelling higher from it. So we come to the conclusion that would have been absolutely a good trade. That also is in alignment with our narrative, and it's not violating any PD race or ideas that would negate our buy side target. Yeah, I guess that's a special scenario that doesn't happen too often, that you have a trade or like a run down lower to the tick where this has a liquidity pool is. Okay, so that don't happen too often. So I guess I'm fine with sitting still the entire session. But it's always it happens oftentimes. I am predicting something and it comes to fruition later on, but I was not able to participate on that predicted move like this one. And yeah, but yeah, no problem. I guess, guys, that's it for today. We are done with the New York session right now. I guess I'm back tomorrow at 9:15 a.m. Okay, 15 minutes before the opening bell starts. So I catch you tomorrow. I hope this tape reading session was insightful for you guys, and maybe you learned something, or at least you were entertained. And I guess we see each other tomorrow. Be safe. I catch you tomorrow. And yeah,